Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. He's brought down just inside the 25. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott opening with a pass. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly they set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Drop this one down for Henry. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down, here's Dak. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Man in motion, headed right. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott here from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Here we go. Go.
3rd and goal, Prescott. That's complete to Musgrave. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go, 40 steps.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Dart starting with a pass here. Ruffin for the safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 47.
Dak now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Second down.
Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. From the gun is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So maybe the last person you'd expect to get tagged, but that's roughing the passer on one of the cornerbacks. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down.
Here we go. Get him.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Big gain downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Play action, Prescott. It's cut right side by Watson. Has some room to work. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their early lead to 8. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys push the lead to 2 scores now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Darts out of the shotgun. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
From the gun, here's Dart. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. For big yards on the right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Do we feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Wide open, downfield, got it! And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys take a 16-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Going on 1st down. It's Dart. It's his running back. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get it.
It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Cowboys will take over at the start of the next quarter. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 16-0 our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. They've got a man in motion. Now Dak to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Yeah, here we go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys stretch the lead to 23. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Hey, smash, check, smash. 19, tight, hurt.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Giants
19
first
tight,
down.
19 tight.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Street. Take over.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Buying some time right. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Caught it on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Dart going to throw again. Going deep here for the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
At the goal line. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys running away with it in the 2nd quarter. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal, Warriors 70.
Here goes Dart to the air. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Cougar knife, hot go. Tap
Starts looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. That's good for 7 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Set go. Set go.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Dart setting in to throw here. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. Savon Rebel with the pick. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Go ahead, Nick. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. He gets a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down.
Yeah!
Throwing on first is Prescott. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 6.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! Hey, 26.
Throw here, third down. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Back to the air, Prescott. Forced out to his right. Brought in. And they will face a third down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
26.
Prescott now on 3rd and 1. Caught outside, beyond the marker. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Cowboys hoping to grow their lead before halftime. First down, ball at the 36.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check. Then we're going to 52. $47. $26.
Dak off the play fake. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
We've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah! There we go!
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Giants into the nickel, 3rd down.
Here we go. 26.
Dak throwing again. Ducks this underneath. It's Blue. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offensive line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
27. 26.
Now it's Prescott again. Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there. You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak now from the gun. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Chased out to his right. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
3 yards. It's 4th down and goal.
The offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And they pick him up again! Deron Bland has it! And the Cowboys have it as he records his 7th interception of the season! Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah! Everybody!
From the gun is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Yeah! Here we go! 26. Let him go. 26.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys get more points wants to end a lopsided first half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And they pick him off again. Trayvon Diggs has got it. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. I'm going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah.
A 69-yard attempt.
And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Operating now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. Now, 1st down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. You found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Flush down out to his left. On the run, deep dip, brought in, inside the 20. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. He's the goal line. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
They'll try it on the ground. And he'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help protect that deficit. You know what? Good for them then. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. 1 bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Dak to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Dad. He'll set up the screen for Henry. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here we go, 47.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This is caught by Blue. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Cowboys first down.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Backing this one down. It's Blue. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the 1st down.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Pass it down close. That play is brought to a halt. They're going to stay at the 5-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Kate, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Ready, 18, Pioneer, Bronco 80, Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
60 Vices.
Quick throw finds it out right. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Giants 8.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for the Cowboys.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. this one on the ground to McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Go street. Go.
On first down, here's Darts. Rolling left, buying some time. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. Touchdown, New York. The Giants put at least a tiny dent into that lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. He's at midfield. 30 into the red zone. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but it's definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
Starting at the 10. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Seven Pirates. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Panther 60.
To throw, Milton. Completed to his running back. He gets loose down the right side. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Milton. Escapes the pocket. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track it down away from the pocket. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
12 yards. It's second down.
Ready up. Cut me Rangers. Let's go now. 60, ready.
Throwing now, Milton. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. He gets popped quickly there. That is not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Cub 19. Cub 19. 79 Bronco. Hey, smash it. Hold the look, hold. 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's just caught along the sideline. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Chasing him down outside that pocket, but it looked pretty clear, Brock. He should have pulled up instead of making that hit anyway.
These defenders can't help themselves. All right, the QB's got red jerseys in practice, can't hit them in training camp, and when they get out of the pocket, and you know every one of these guys wants to lay a lick on them, they just don't have the control and discipline.
If you ever doubted he was a former QB. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 27 on the play, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Escapes out to the left. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Tag. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check smash, check smash.
Darts out of the shotgun. Flushed out of the pocket. Taking a chance to the end zone. Yeah, this is cut. Touchdown, New York! The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Turpin with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Milton now. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Go street.
From the gun, here's Dart. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And in, touchdown, New York. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. From his own end zone, here we go. Ooh, a poor choice to bring this one out. Instead of the 35, Brock, they're going to start shy of that 20. Throwing trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Japanese Timberwolf.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the move, hit it right. Brought in right side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's set out. The big play, that's him 17 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing again, Prescott. He's throwing deep to the left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there, boy.
Dak throwing again. Throw caught by his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Looking quickly here. Motioning Watson left.
17 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Getting out to his left. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott now on third down. Called in left side. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Giants using their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Another throw for Prescott. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Buying some time left. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Giants will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Dart setting in the throw here. Buys time, rolling right. Brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd and 3 now. Now Dart. Vacates quickly left side. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. First down. And goes to the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants first down. First and 10.
On first down, here's Dart. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 35-yard line.
Viking 18. Go street. When the rep, let's go right here. Ready.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Rolling out to his left. And after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
18 Cardinal, 79 Bronco. Hey, smash. Trap 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
To C.D. Lamb. A big gain on the play. But it leads to 4th down.
19 tight. Dragon 60.
Here he goes, gotta have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st and 10, Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants trying to do some window dressing. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Back to throw. Here starts. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah.
They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. If you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta, then nobody wants. You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So they're sending out the field goal unit. Oh my goodness, I have never seen a kicker make one from this far away. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. Well, credit for believing in your guy, I suppose, but just too much kick for him to handle. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw from Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Let's go.
Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. And here's a timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. This will be the final play of the game. One final shot here. On the move, headed right. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And there's our last image of this game. It's intercepted. That's the rookie out So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance